So that was one of the first songs that I wrote on this wondrous little guitar that I've had for almost 40 years now. No, almost 41 years. This is my beloved Yamaha FG-180. I bought this in 1969. And when people ask me, how do you know what makes a good guitar, I talk about this particular instrument. I'd wandered into a friend of mine's music store when I was still a wee lad, and they said, it was a pair of brothers, and they said, hey, we just got this shipment of this new Yamaha guitar in. Could you tune one up for us? And I said, why, sure, because I was a helpful young guy, and I did all the stuff, and I went, this one is mine. Sell it at your peril. Because I'd never played such an amazing instrument. And at the time, I was fairly inexperienced, but I had played some Martins, I'd played some Gibsons, I'd played, a few this and that, so I had some idea of what guitars were. All my heroes were playing D18s and D28s at the time, but I couldn't afford anything like that. This guitar at the time retailed for $120. And I'd never played anything like it, and I haven't since, which is not strictly true. I found two FG-180s in the past 40 years that I thought were comparable to this instrument. Neither of those sons of a guns would sell to me at any price. They knew what they had. I have turned down a Martin D28 and a Martin D35 that were offered in all seriousness. One person asked me what I would trade for it, and I said a Martin HD28V, and they almost went for it. That's a guitar that currently streets for around $3,100. So I value this guitar very highly. If you can find a good one, you should. Occasionally they show up on eBay around $400 to $600, depending on the bidding mood of the people. It has a solid spruce top. I'm not quite sure if the back sides are solid or not. As you may have gathered from my other bits, I don't actually care a whole lot. I care about this. The power of the guitar is phenomenal. The delicacy when I pick it. Has a wide range of tones. It's been very inspiring. I've written about 8 or 10 songs on it that I actually like. So when Jackson Browne ends up with so many guitars, he'll pick one up and it'll inspire him to write a song, and he has to keep that guitar because that's the guitar he'll play that song on. So great little guitar, held its value. As you can tell, I've played it a lot. Pickguard fell off somewhere in Utah, and I'm doing a Willie Nelson here. I'm wearing through the top. It should take me another 20 years or so. I have another bit of trivia here. This is my first leather guitar strap. I bought this about the same time. I put strap lock on it because I don't want anything to fall off. But this strap's also 40 years old. I got a bunch of grief from my girlfriend at the time because it was leather and she was a vegetarian. She would eat salami though. I'm not sure what that meant. Anyway, so Yamaha FG-180, just kind of a tweaky little guitar. If you can find a good one, you should buy it. Be careful. Gee, I hope nobody sees this. When I bought this guitar, it was one of 6, and the brother said, hey, if you can sell those other 5, we'll give you a discount of 20 bucks, which tells you kind of where the business was at the time. Nobody discounted anything. I sold 5 of those guitars that week. It was a precursor to my career, to friends of mine. I know where 4 of them still are, and none of them are as good as this one. Anyway, I'm Jack Van Breen from Guitar Showcase, just reminiscing a little bit for Totally Guitars.